Hi everybody, I'm doing something different tonight. I haven't done this before in probably 16 months to date, and I need to get this out there. Was anyone around in the ACT on March the 3rd, 2002 when Kathryn Grosvenor went missing and was found 6 days later apparently by a canoeist around 9 a.m. in the morning? I won't go into details other than she was murdered and sexually assaulted, weighted down with pieces of concrete, and apparently she come back to the surface, and the canoeist found her on the 9th of March around 9 a.m. in a place called Yarra Lumla Bay, 200 metres east of Atunga Point. Witnesses saw these guys, or at least one of them, pick up concrete bollards off the side of the road and put them in their car. Later on, police matched the concrete bollards to where the witnesses said they came from, which was Anthony Rolfe Drive. And those of you in Canberra would probably know that area. But we've got, I've got two descriptions of the black car. It was a black shiny old Holden, possibly a ute, or it was a black shiny old Holden with long sides, and there was a small red car. And what I'm asking tonight to the people out there in Canberra, if you were around in March 2nd, or even the witnesses, you wouldn't have forgot that car. If you'd have seen that travelling around Canberra early March, it's something you won't forget. So, is that a black old Holden with long sides? I don't know. Is it a black Holden? Could look like a ute from a distance? I don't know. But maybe someone's seen that car in Canberra, in that particular area where Kathryn was found. It's very crucial, if you remember it, that I find out. And I haven't done this before, like I said at the start of this video clip, because I'm reaching out now, I'm trying to join the dots. There's also a red car there as well, old faded small car, hatchback, well possibly a hatchback, maybe a Trana. But descriptions can vary, but there was two cars there, an old red faded small car and the black shiny old Holden. So I'm putting that out tonight, and hopefully someone will see this and remember this car, because I believe it was there, and from there it ended up in Batlow Easter weekend, not before it was spotted at Cobram East Caravan Park for a while, and then they went down to the river there camping, two guys. It was also seen between the 17th of January, I believe, when this was purchased, and the time of the incident at Batlow, which was Nima Faye, when she went missing in this car. This was seen in Bathurst. So like I said in the previous video, in 8 weeks or so, they've done a hell of a lot of miles. They got around. And if you're in Canberra, or you were there in March 2002, just before Easter, and you know of this, or read about it, or watched the news, or might have seen this car in particular, or you might have seen these two guys, which is probably what they would have looked like towards the end of 2002. The description one person gives is, pardon me, is this guy here. So that's from a distance, obviously. So yeah, if you've seen these two guys in Canberra in March 2002, or you've seen them in this car, it's very important you reach out to me. I don't want your details or anything, just confirmation that it definitely 100% saw that hearse in Canberra that time. So I'm doing that tonight. I'm hoping someone will see this and reach out. I need to join the dots, and I've got nowhere else to turn now. Obviously don't have police records and RTA records and things of that nature, which would help me immensely. So it's all going to be word of mouth now, and social media, and witnesses, someone who might have seen this car or these two guys in or around March the 2nd, 3rd, 2002. So yeah, that would be lovely. So I just thought I'd do that quick one tonight, and that's another photo of Kathryn that went by the name of Kat. Apparently she was sighted buying cigarettes sometime around 9 or just after 9 o'clock, and that was it. Gone, just like that. Disposed of brutally, I might add. Well, I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, so once again, if you're in Canberra and you were there at 2002, did you see this vehicle? If you did, I know you would not forget it. It's something you don't forget, and it's very rare. As I said, it was seen in Bathurst. I've got 2 confirmations on that. In 2002, between the purchase date, which I think was January the 17th, brought in Victoria, and then later seen in Bathurst and Batlow, and I think it's Cabron Caravan Park, East Caravan Park, Cobram, Cobram Caravan Park. So it's been sighted 3 or 4 places in those few months. So yeah, if you remember that, or you remember these 2 guys anywhere around their orchards, fruit picking, camping on the river, and doing other things, yeah, drop me a line. I need to verify this Canberra thing. I just need, obviously the cars were there, the red and black car was there. They're not 100% sure on the make and model and description, but the witness did the best they can do. And if I'm right, going by Kathryn's age, the time she went missing, how she was found, on comparing that to other information I have on at least one other woman that I'm looking into, the parallels are too much not to look at and dive into. So once again, if you've seen those 2 guys or that car in Canberra, March 2002, yeah, drop me a quick line, a yes or a no, or even if you're witnesses and you'd see this, and maybe you haven't seen these photos of these guys in this car since that time, what, 24 years ago? This might be the first time you're seeing this. It might jot your memory, or you might even think, yeah, that's the car. Or if it's not, and you're 100% sure it's not, then let me know. Yeah, so that would be interesting. But with that, I'll bid you good night, and I'll see you soon.